The apple tree and the farmer. Once upon a time, there lived a farmer in a village next to a forest. He had a big garden with an old apple tree and other plants and beautiful trees and flowers. When the farmer was a young boy, he spent most of his time playing with the apple tree. In those days, the apple tree gave him the best apples. However, over time, the apple tree became old and stopped bearing fruit. Now that the farmer didn't get any apples from the tree, he decided the tree was useless. Therefore, he decided to cut down the tree and use its wood to make new furniture. He felt that since the tree was old and huge, he wouldn't have to process it, and it would be great furniture. He forgot that as a child, he spent his entire childhood climbing a tree and eating its apples. The apple tree is now home to many of the small animals in the neighborhood. These included squirrels, sparrows, and a wide range of birds and insects. When the farmer took his axe and started chopping down the tree, all the little animals got down quickly. They all began to appeal the farmer. They gathered around the farms and said, "Please don't cut down the tree. We used to play with you when you were little under this very tree. This is our house and we have nowhere else to go." The farmer was adamant. He raised his axe and the uproar grew. "Please don't cut down and destroy my house and my children," cried the squirrel. "Please don't cut my nest and destroy it," cried the little birds. "Please don't cut down the apple tree," cried the grasshopper. But the farmer forgot his childhood and his animal friends. He started chopping down the tree even more forcefully. All the little animals became desperate and wanted to protect the apple tree at all costs. The little animals said, "We'll sing to you when you toil in the fields. We'll take care of your little one. He won't cry, he'll be happy and amused. You will love our songs and you won't feel weary." However, their cries for help fell on deaf ears. Despite all their requests, the farmer continued to cut down the tree. Suddenly, he noticed something shining. Examining it, he realized that it was a beehive full of honey. He took a little and put it in his mouth. The little boy awakened in him the taste of honey. Suddenly his childhood memories flashed back. The taste of honey was so good that he wanted more. It brought him a feeling of happiness. He smiled and shouted, "This taste is great." The little animals realized the change in the farmer's attitude and spoke in unison. "I will always provide you with sweet honey," said the bee. "I will share as many nuts as you want," said the squirrel. The birds shouted, "Well, sing whatever songs you want." Finally, realizing his folly, the farmer put down his axe. He understood that the tree was the home of many beautiful animals that provided him with many things. He wanted his little boy to enjoy the childhood he had. The farmer realized that the apple tree was not useless. The little boy saved the apple tree. He threw the axe away and said to the little creatures, "I promise I will never chop down this tree. I have realized my mistake, and you can all now live in peace and harmony." The little creatures thanked the bee profusely. If the farmer had not found the beehive, they would have been homeless by now. They continued to live happily in the old apple tree. Moral: every living creature in nature has some benefits. We must not destroy any living creature.